This is Leifon here, and today we're reviewing the 5 top most anticipated spring anime for 2023. And since it's April, you know what that means. I'm a monster. I know. I had to go with something dark for April, but you understand why.
The only thing dark is your resolution.
Ouch. Well, okay. I was hoping for something a little better than that, but it is what it is. So, in all seriousness, these are the top 5 most anticipated animes that have dropped for spring 2023. First ones first, we're gonna go through each reaction just as is. My panelists currently don't know what is being played.
道を極めた者がたどり着く場所は
一緒に行くか。
Okay.
Well, first thing I think can be said about that is OST is awesome as always.
It's affordable. Like, did you have to say anything else? It's the fact that when they do a trailer, they really ham it up. So it was very good, but knowing who they are, I expect them to be good. You know what I mean?
There's a standard.
Yes, it's their standard. It's the affordable standard. It's unlimited budget works standard.
Well,
Yeah, that was really exciting.
I'd say the because I'm not sure if you saw, but there's a few quick flashes within the trailer that kind of cued us into a few things to come.
Oh, for
not
sure.
not just like when they were just flashing the characters or whatever, but between those segments, they seemed pretty telling. As somebody who read the manga, they're pretty foretelling.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, that's good. And
It's the fact that you actually do see preview of those mini scenes. So yeah, of course, it's like trailers do foreshadow a lot, and that's the point. But just mini pieces to keep you interested.
Very accurate. And we will be dropping our episode for the Demon Slayer Sorcerer Village arc movie fairly soon. So if you want a more detailed analysis of that, be sure to check it out on Anchor.fm, Spotify, as well as YouTube, the official Otaku Crew. And moving on to the next one.
欲しいイコール正義でする百物語始まりのワールドの海洋へ世界へどうしてこれってまさか待ちくたびれたぜ3700年
Okay. Personally, I look forward to it because, it's just Dr. Stone. It's just so stupid and good. That's just worth it.
I'll be honest. I've heard a lot about Dr. Stone, but I haven't watched it myself personally yet. However, I now want to.
See?
I like it because I don't know if I'm getting this vibe right, but from what I understand, it's a goofy anime, but it has serious undertones.
Very,
It does.
Very.
It does.
And this one seems in particular to have very dark undertones. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the flashes of that the skull face and everything, but like which did you I don't know if you noticed, but that was actually a different art style.
It was, and that's the point. It's like for those who start watching it like at the beginning, definitely sounds so silly, but now we're getting serious. That's the point.
That's what it looks like.
And while I'm not a fan of Dr. Stone myself, this definitely sounds inviting for me to even just watch it.
It's one of those few animes where you can just turn off your brain and just go with it. You don't have to really dedicate much to it.
Which ironically is not the types of animes that I watch.
Agreed.
But those are the types I would tolerate.
This one seemed rather enticing to me.
Well, to be fair, it's probably your kind of stuff to begin with.
It's all sciencey.
That's what I was about to say. It's kind of like they're using science to basically return humanity to extinction. So instead of having like the basic mystical magic, they're basically using it literally with elements that you find on the earth, and we're doing experiments and stuff. So that might tickle your pickle, if you know what I mean.
I'm more of a mystery horror type of guy, but I do enjoy my power trip animes.
Yes, yeah, you won't find much over there.
I mean, what do you think? Dr. Stone season 3.
Dr. Stone season 3, well, I don't know a whole lot about Dr. Stone. I've only heard bits and pieces about it. I've heard good things though. So I mean, I might check it out. From what I've seen, it looks pretty cool.
Okay. It looks like all around we're getting like we can look into it. Okay.
You know what vibes I get, and Hammy might like relate more to that than I do. Is the what's that manga you're reading about the mad doctor, Hammy?
Frankenfran?
Oh,
I think.
Not the same thing at all.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it's not very similar. Frankenfran is a lot more horror oriented and kind of dark black comedy.
gotcha.
And the thing is that I've read Frankenfran, so I'm like, no, they're not even remotely the same.
Oh, okay. Well, that I had assumed wrong.
That's all right.
It's okay. We make mistakes too.
That being said, Frankenfran would be a sick adaptation to see someday.
That's fair.
Studios, take notes.
I actually would want to see that.
All right. And
Me too.
Perfect. So on to the next one.
私はこれから学園で学び、立派な。
爆裂魔法とは人生のすべてを棒に振ってまでして覚えたところで全く使う機会のない。
食らうがいい。エクスプロージョン。
So
I'm done.
first thing first
No,
is I
wait.
didn't notice.
Zan, let me say it. I am done. I'm done with this whole thing right now. No, enough with the spin-offs from bad isekai anime.
I
am
will
done.
slap you.
No, I'm
I will
out of here.
slap you.
No, Tensa, I've had enough. I've had enough of this. You know my dislike for this stuff, and the fact they made a spin-off of something I dislike.
I don't even mind. It's just that the fact that you have to show Konosuba for me the entire, which is an entire joke in itself.
I just can't do it anymore, man.
And the fact that
This is an anime that Hammy would love, as she would find it very relatable.
I do not. I was just about to say this character looks very irritating. I don't know this show, but she seems like that typical I won't take no for an answer defiant bratty character that is a protagonist of many shoujo anime for some reason. And they're framed as like a strong go-getter. No, she's bratty.
Exactly what I was saying. An anime that Hammy would find very relatable.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's I would agree. I would agree. She's kind of like that too.
All who agree say I.
I hate this.
Also, I'll however point out that given what Konosuba is, by the show itself, she's definitely a main character, but definitely not a protagonist. And the problem is that given who she is and her entire gig is knowing that one spell that basically eventually does insta-kill, but each time that she uses it, she runs out of power instantly because that's her entire gig, is kind of sad. I don't believe that it deserved a spin-off. And while that Konosuba, I think that it already covered in the light novels, her backstory, I just think that's just an expansion of her backstory of how she gotten there. But at the very same time, I'm like, this is just fan service at this point. This is not really something to take seriously. The trailer make it look so serious, but at the very same time, you know what you're in for if you know Konosuba. You know what you're in.
This is true. All right, we got.
It's based
No time
fairy
to say.
tale on drugs. They are.
Aye. All right, we got 2 more to go.
On a positive note, the art is.
Sorry, no, Hammy, continue, please.
Oh, it's okay. I was just gonna say the art is really pretty.
That was true. That was
That I
pretty
can
top
agree
tier
with.
art. Okay. All right.
And Konosuba is good at that. It's just that when you're basically handling the dysfunction junction, you just you get a headache.
Yeah.
Me watching that trailer gave me a headache. All right. On to the next 2. We're almost there. Ooh, okay, this looks like something a little more redeeming.
来たやつだ進撃の巨人だ俺の息の根を止めてみろ俺たちがやることはただ一つジークは俺が仕留める力を貸してくれ
All right. Before eating, no spoilers, please. And as Hammy is still in the midst of watching this, and
I'm sorry.
next thing I would like to address is for the trailer. As always, there's something that I love about the Attack on Titan series. And I'm not sure if you noticed that, but whenever there's a dramatic scene, it goes to the more manga-esque art style. I don't know if you noticed that.
I only watched up until season 2, and then I dropped it.
I've read the entire manga, so and seeing segments of episodes every now and then. I like when it illustrates those moments to like I know what you mean, like because during those moments when it reverts to manga for a short moment,
Yeah,
it just makes it more intense, you know?
it does. It really does.
I'm just gonna warn you that I am not a fan of Shingeki no Kyojin. But the trailer and all in all is very well presented, however.
Personally, I'm a pretty big fan. I'm more about the plot twists and stuff, which I won't reveal here. But the
yeah, that's why I'm not talking about it.
yeah,
Because
but
that's precisely what I hate about it. The
But-
story is not that great.
oh well, I'm in the opposite boat, I guess. But I enjoy
It happens. It happens.
I enjoy the plot twists and everything. I'm a guy for plot twists and everything. My favorite author is Edgar Allan Poe, and literally his whole shtick is plot twists. So
I get
The
it.
monkey
I get it.
did it all along.
Nevermore.
I'm just a fan of the
Um,
studio. Studio Mappa, as it's been said before, is the GOAT. They're the GOAT.
And the art style is impeccable to begin with. So
Yeah.
there's that.
That was true. Me just watching, I'm like, oh, looks pretty okay. The art looks good. Story, I don't know. Haven't watched it since season 2, when it came out so long ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say in terms of like where I'm at, I'm around season 2, maybe a little early on in it, so I don't know what this big plot twist is or anything, but I generally do
You're
enjoy that.
going to enjoy it.
I mean, I do enjoy plot twist like media and mysteries and stuff, so I do think I'm going to like it. And in terms of like what I've seen so far, this trailer that we just saw is making me like really excited to continue watching it. Like
For
it looked
sure.
really intense.
Oh, for sure.
And I get it.
All right, let's hit off on the last one. This one, it's a slightly weird one that I stumbled on, but it looks interesting. I can tell you that much. So let's check it out.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay, it's these guys. So well now. I like that there were no words. It was just action and sequences as well as art. I'm like, whoa. I like that.
Yeah, honestly, that looked really good.
I had a feeling you'd like it, Hammy. I don't know. Something stuck out. I'm like, the moment we saw a dead body, I'm like, yeah, she's gonna like this one.
Just because of the dead body?
And the flowers, yes,
yeah,
it's pretty.
that's
We're
kind of
not kink shaming or anything. Well, maybe we are, but you know.
we are. We definitely are.
I
We're
mean,
judging.
I guess because I kind of mentioned I liked Frank and Fran earlier. I guess I set myself up for that one.
A bit.
But
Yeah.
I definitely have another anime to watch now.
Yeah, that looks so good.
Yeah, that is something that I was starting to read in the first place. So I was like, oh, this one.
Am I the only one who noticed a lot of Junji Ito inspiration?
No, it was
Yeah,
pretty
they have
spot
that
on.
like J-horror inspiration, and it seems to be taking place in like ancient Japan as well, with the whole samurai backdrop and everything.
I can appreciate
And
that.
that's fodder for like a lot of yokai lore and stuff.
And when there's the yokai lore, there's a lot of horror.
Well, yeah, I was just kind of affirming that and saying like a lot of modern J-horror that we see today, like in Silent Hill and like Junji Ito works and stuff, draws off of old yokai legends and stuff, so it makes a lot of sense.
Honestly, out of all the 5 that I played, like I'm excited for the return of a few of them, but Hell's Paradise really just stuck out. And I had seen like images, but I never actually sat down to watch the trailer. And then now that I watched it, I'm like, oh.
And I barely started to read that, so I'm like,
Exactly.
I know I've been mentioning like art a lot for all of these, which I mean is fitting because the art for most of the things we've watched has been pretty amazing. But I think this one really took the cake for me. Like I thought the vibrant imagery, especially with like the flowers and the gray corpse and like the very neutral colors and darker aesthetic of a lot of the other like artwork is just, it makes it pop so much, and it's just really nice.
I like the
I
contrast.
really enjoyed
I really
it.
did.
Yeah.
I'm just a sucker for ancient Japan.
Watch, there's going to be a
I mean,
Nobunaga
yeah.
character, Tensa, your favorite character.
Yeah, you know it. You know it.
Okay. All right, so that is all 5, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. This was our first anime blind reaction type deal, and we're hoping to do it for the summer, the fall, the winter, and all those seasons that are upcoming later. And so, if you'd like to be sure to comment below, give a like to the video. And you can find all the official Otaku Crew podcast episodes on Anchor.fm, Spotify, as well as YouTube. And don't forget, our social media handles is TikTok, The Official Otaku Crew, the Twitch channel, The Official Otaku Crew, Instagram, Think Otaku Crew. My name is Leifon, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.